Hey guys, welcome back to the X-Ring. On today's episode, what I want to do is review some range tools, things that you should have in your bag at all times, because anytime you're out at the range, you know you're going to have to tighten something or fix something or adjust something. Not usually, you hope not. But either way, I'm all about good tools. You know, you got those guys that are big into Craftsman, you got the guys that, you know, they'll go to the Lowe's or Home Depot and they'll buy some Cobalt, and then you got the ones that use the Snap-on and the Mac tools and everything else. In the end, they're just tools. However, for anything that I'm dealing with regards to precision rifles or anything like that, I always find the torque values and never just go on feel. And with that being said, what I want to review is a kit by Fix-It Sticks, but let's talk about some other ones first. I am a big fan of the Borka tools. I think I had reviewed this before. This was a toolkit by Borka. It came in this nice little roll-up bag. I believe you had to pay a little more for it. And so I just put tools in here that I use quite often. Everything from, you know, torque wrench values for adjusting, you know, rings or bases or anything like that. And you simply, if I wanted, let's say 15 inch-pounds, I would do that. And then now when I need 15 inch-pounds, once I reach that torque, this breaks over like that. So it's a torque wrench. Now this is one of the older models. And in this model here, I did not have a range that I could go through. So if I needed to go from 15 to 18, well, unfortunately, well, actually, fortunately for this one, it does have an 18. So it's got 15, 18, 21. But if you're trying to hit something like 20 inch-pounds, the best you can do is either 18, just below it, or 21. The new one has a slider, so they've taken that into account, and that's a good setup. So that's the Borka. We're here to review the Fix-It Sticks, but I want to show you some of these other ones that I have. This one's by Wheeha. And Wheeha makes a lot of stuff for machine shops and everything. It's made in Germany. Great tools. Oh, by the way, price point on the Borka is going to run you about $200. This setup the way it is going to be a little over $200 as well. And the way this one works is you have a little window here. And in that window, what you can do is you can adjust how many inch-pounds you need. So right now you guys can see that. And then as I turn this scale, you see how it changes? So I do have some variability between my torque pound rating. However, this is very expensive and it's very bulky. I've got to carry all this along. So I ran across these Fix-It Sticks and I'm really impressed with the whole setup because these other ones, it's just tools. And I'd like to have one bag that has a lot of things that I'm always relying on. And in this case, I don't believe you should ever be at a range without a cat tourniquet. So I always have this in here. I like it because they gave me a bag that can fit extra items. Things like lens wipe, an odd shaped tool for the Night Force scopes. But let's talk about the kit itself. Now this is the deluxe kit. The deluxe kit from Fix-It runs around $280. I know it's not cheap, but if you're into good high-end tools, I think this is a good option. Let's talk about what's in here. So first thing you have is a T-handle. And this T-handle is very well made. It does have this spin feature, and actually I use that for just hurrying up and running down screws and rings or anything like that. You can use it here on the bottom. You can also use it on either of the two sides if you needed to get more leverage or anything like that. Now the way that the Fix-It Sticks work, if I needed 15 inch-pounds, you guys are seeing a commonality here. 15 inch-pounds is pretty common for rings to tighten down into the scope. What you do is you just grab the one that is colored blue. In this case, it says 15 inch-pounds, and you basically put it on there, and then you put your bit on there. And in this case, I'm gonna let you guys see this. You have everything from your Allens or your hexes, your Torxes, and on the other side, you will have metric Allens or SAE. You'll also have two flats. It's magnetic. You have two flats, your Phillips, and then also an adapter. There's a lot of other things in this deluxe kit that makes it really nice though, and we're gonna go through that right now. Because like I said, I'm looking for that one kit that does it all. So you've got these two brass rods. These can be extension tools for, let's say, your brush or something like that. You also have a front sight tool in here. You guys can see that for an AR, so that's very handy to have. You're always looking for one of those. You have a brass scraper or bronze scraper, so you're not going to damage any metal or anything like that. You also have some push rods here for like takedown pins. You have a pick. This one's nice for your castle nut, for your stock. To have that in there is really nice. You also have a carbon scraping tool for a bolt on an AR. Okay, so that goes over the bolt and you can scrape the carbon away from it. You also have a bushing wrench for like a 1911 style. How handy is that? Being able to have something that accommodates that whenever you don't have something to push it in with. You also have in this kit a Glock front sight tool. That's actually 6 inch-pounds, and you can actually order the fix-it stick for that torque value. You also have, they call it a pry bar. I don't know what kind of prying I'll be doing with that, but you also have some nut drivers here that are built into that. And then another cool one, if you have a Benelli or some other type of shotgun, they have a universal choke tool, choke removal tool. So this kit is well thought out. It works really well. Let me show you how it tightens on something. So on this AR here, I've already checked it, it's clear. Let's say I needed a torque value here of 15 inch-pounds. I don't know what that rating is on this one specifically. Driver in here, and what I want you to listen for is when it reaches that torque value, you hear how it's clicking. So what it will do is it works like a clutch and it just kind of slips. And I'm telling you, this set seems really, really nice. One of the things I didn't like about it, the kit is marked made in Taiwan, whereas I know this one's Germany, this one's made in the USA, but I don't believe the Taiwanese company actually makes the fix-it sticks. I could be wrong. I think everything else from the kit might come from Taiwan. But check them out because this is a pretty cool kit. Fix-it sticks. Like, share, and subscribe, guys. Thanks to all my sponsors and everyone that supports the channel. Thanks for watching. Have a great week.
Hey guys, welcome. One thing that X-Ring forgot to tell was the magnet. One of the cool things, the options that comes with this is this will pull off if you're working with small tools, small screws, that kind of stuff. You don't have to worry about losing them in the dirt, the sand. So hope you guys enjoy. Make sure you subscribe to X-Ring. See you guys on the next one.